Instructions for dealing with Cancer. Don't scare him, don't pressure him, and don't disappear ever. He falls in love slowly, but gets offended very quickly. Cancer loves deeply, tenderly, and right until he recalls how your tone changed last Tuesday. Cancer men are attracted by only two things: emotional safety and you reassuring him that everything is fine. My name is Svetlana Levad and you're on my channel Astrology for Real Life, a channel about how to find your person and live happily. Like, subscribe and share. Today we're going to talk about men you don't want to conquer, but rather gently pick up and hold in your arms. Today we're talking about Cancer man. If with Aries we were igniting a fire, please watch my video about Aries. Then with Cancer we remove all sudden movements. Pressure doesn't work with him. Pushing doesn't work. Laughing loudly across half of the restaurant doesn't work. And the phrase, "so where is this going?" definitely doesn't work. So, what a Cancer man really like. And what should you know about him? A lot. On the bright side, he is the most emotional and family-oriented sign. Warm, intuitive, caring, easy to talk to, and usually great at creating comfort around him. But here's where it gets complicated. Cancer looks soft on the outside, but inside he is extremely vulnerable and sensitive. He is the guy who acts chill, but emotionally remembers everything. Every look, every pause, every weird little change in your tone since last month. His inner world is way more delicate than outside world. That outside world, when we live comfortably, can feel harsh for someone like him. People cannot be trusted, especially women. That's why Cancer man often wears a protective shell. Kindness, jokes, friendliness, all to avoid getting hurt. And then he'll go home, sit alone, and start overthinking everything. Why was she so nice to me? What's the catch? Sometimes he'll literally rather stay alone than deal with emotional drama or pressure. Because if people aren't emotionally attached to him, the separation won't hurt as much. Not because he doesn't value the person, but because otherwise he'll end up suffering emotionally. Cancer takes things like this very hard. So, how to attract a Cancer man? I am talking about a man with Sun in Cancer or Venus in Cancer or Moon in Cancer. How can you check this? You can look it up in any astrology calculator, find these planets in this sign, or come for an astro reading to discover who is truly harmonious for you and where you can meet him. And now let's talk about Cancer man and how to communicate with them and seduce them. Rule number 1: do not scare them, ever at all. Soften up your approach. Turn into a fluffy cloud everything sharp or harsh, whether a glance, a word, can't hurt them. Show them warmth and kindness right away. Make him feel safe and then keep reminding him he is safe. Playing cold or distant, that feels like danger to them. They need warmth, a gentle presence, something that feels like being wrapped in a blanket. Rule number 2: be warm, be kind, be emotionally available, but not dramatic in a scary way. He needs to feel like being with you is safer than being alone. Talk about home, memories, childhood, and the kind of love that lasts. Ask about his family and listen, he'll remember that. Show him you're caring without being clingy. Affection? Yes. Pressure? Absolutely not. Rule number 3, and very important one, don't disappear. When he feels anxiety, uncertainty, or the fear of being rejected, he doesn't confront. He turns inward. He is trying to keep himself safe. And the longer the silence lasts, the deeper he retreats in his shell. Inside, he creates entire emotional storylines. Even a short message, "I'm here, just having a busy day," is enough to signal safety. That shell isn't a manipulation, it's armor. And when he feels steady warmth and presence, he simply doesn't need to retreat there anymore. And as we know from rule number 2, if he feels safe with you, you already won. Rule number 4, consistency. Cancer man falls in love with patterns, with ritual, with knowing you're there. Mixed signals makes them anxious. Calm presence make them attached. Cancer men aren't impressed by conquest. They are drawn to comfort, loyalty, and the feeling, "with her I can be myself." A Cancer man doesn't want a woman to impress the world. He wants a woman he can come home to emotionally, not just physically. How does the perfect date look like? Take them to a concert or a restaurant with live music. In a restaurant, casually mention that you can cook a dish like theirs, but only following your grandma's recipe. He also loves places connected to his family or close friends. If his niece worked there as a waitress back in her college days, or someone he knows owns the place, that's even better. What to talk about? You're on a date, what are you talking about? Share stories about your strong, rock, solid family and the epic tales of your mom and your mom crushing the mother-child game. Discuss family traditions. If you're lacking in the family traditions department, tell them you are on a quest to build your own. With Cancer, honesty is a key. Cancers are very intuitive. Cancers can sniff out lies like a bloodhound. Ask him about his family and you are golden. Now about compliments. Compliments. What compliments will sound like a music to his ears? For an ultimate compliment, show praise to his mom. It's like telling him his mom is a superhero of the family, and who wouldn't want that title? How do you dress? How do you dress to impress? If he has a moon or Venus in Cancer, dress like a 50s housewife, apron and all. Picture a living room filled with the smell of cinnamon rolls, with a white tablecloths embroidered by hands on a table. You're not gonna dress like this, but imagine that vibe. So soft, feminine silhouettes and delicate details are perfect for him. Vintage pieces or clothes and accessories from past collections also work beautifully. And don't hide your emotions. Cry during movies, talk feelings, poetry, and all that sentimental jazz. This is the rare type of man who isn't afraid of women's tears when they are genuine. Please write in comments if that is true. What photos do you send? Pictures of you hugging a tiny fur ball, be it a kitten, puppy, or even better, a baby sister. He should get the feeling she is warm, she is safe, I can live with her. Also, how you decorate a home with captions. I pick out new pillows for the couch and a new nightlight. Soft, cozy lighting is basically every Cancer's weak spot. What else to know? Cancers don't rush into commitments. They try for as long as possible not to say either yes or no. And then they will find something to be offended by anyway, because this is how they check. Will she stay if I hide in my shelf? With a Cancer man, you shouldn't rush events. He needs to be gently tamed. Why this is worth knowing? Because Cancer man at his best, caring, emotionally deep, attentive, gentle, sensitive, and the most family oriented sign of the zodiac, as I said. They are caring husbands, fathers, and sons. They build a family, create a home full of comfort and warmth, and make sure you're wrapped in a blanket when you need it. If that's your type, then my recommendations will help you. And if you want to understand if the partner truly suits you, that's a topic for a personal astrological reading. You choose with your heart, I check with the stars. Like this video if it was helpful, and share in comments what do you know about Cancer man. Subscribe, we have a lot to talk about.